So I just completed the 24-hour White Lakes Ultra just this past weekend. And what went well was I really felt good about my nutrition. I felt really good about hydrating. And that was just one of the things I just knew that I couldn't get behind it. If you get behind, it's just really hard to ever catch up from that. So I was really diligent about that. And the pacing I felt was spot on. I really wanted to do like 3 miles per hour. And I was able to manage that up until I think hour 8 out of the 24-hour, and then it took me a little bit longer to the 12th hour, and then it was about 2 miles per hour what I was doing. So the great thing about it was a 2-mile loop around the lake. It never got monotonous, which I thought it was going to. So that was good. So I would do my mileage, then would rest, eat, hydrate, go out again. And then, in the night, the first loop in the dark was like crazy because it was just like, whoa, it was like pitch black in the forest. I did have a couple of mishap with things. One of them was something must have hit my headlamp and it drained the battery. So I went to go put it on when it was dark and it didn't turn on at all. The other one that I had is battery powered and it just wasn't as strong. But I had a friend that came at that time just to see me off and cheer me on, and she had 2 headlamps with her just in case I needed them, and I sure did. So I only needed to use one. So I kept running through the night until about 2 a.m. I took a 20-minute nap, and then around 3:30 I took a 30-minute nap. Both times I slept really hard, and then I decided to give myself a little bit longer one and then just finish up with one more lap. And that I couldn't sleep very well. I mean, I did kind of doze off, but I think if I had to do it over, I would have shortened that nap and kept it short, and then continue to get some more laps in. So one thing was a headlamp mishap. The other thing was I brought moleskin for any blisters, and I went to go use it, and it was old. It was in our hiking gear, and probably a few years old, and the adhesive had actually like stuck to the glue on the back of the moleskin, so I couldn't use it at all. So I just used Body Glide on my feet, just kept up with that, changed my socks every so often. It was rainy. We had a little bit of sun, clouds, and then it would rain, stop, rain, stop, rain, stop. So, and there's one section that's pretty muddy, a few sections that were kind of muddy. But other than that, I really felt good. I felt really good about my strategy, and then just a couple of things that I would definitely change. So have you ever thought about doing ultras as a midlife athlete? So one thing I can tell you for sure is that there's not a lot of women over 50 that are doing it, but there was a 70-year-old woman there that did 70, I think she was 71, and she did 70 miles in that ultra. So super exciting. Another woman, she was 47. She did 94 miles in that 24 ultra. It was like absolutely amazing. So I love seeing other women out there in midlife just crushing it and adventuring, and I hope you are too.